So in this video guys, I'm actually going to give you a very quick update on what could be unfolding next for Bitcoin, because right now if you monitor this price movement starting in a daily time frame, you can see the price of Bitcoin did came back to retest the lower line area, which has also previously acted as a very strong support. Once the price got a retest at the lower line area, after that we saw a really nice bounce in the price action of Bitcoin here as well. So right now, since the price of Bitcoin has came back to retest the lower line area of this ascending channel, we are also seeing some sort of upward price movement. So we want to know if this price movement is going to continue here in an upward direction, or are there any sort of obstacle we have to overcome before an actual price breakout starts appearing. Because right now the price of Bitcoin here is forming this one scenario which we have already talked in my previous example. I said you this price structure finding support at the lower line area could be forming another double bottom type of scenario. So right now, which price level are we focusing on, guys? In this case, right now we will be monitoring around this price level of 59,500. If the price of Bitcoin is going to break out of this neckline area 59,500 and also find support above that, then the price of Bitcoin could be preparing for another move here in this manner, right? In this manner, because we know breaking the neckline has always led to a very impulsive movement in upper direction. So right now, our focus is going to be around this neckline area, which is sitting around 59,500 price level. Not just only because of this double bottom scenario. If you look at this price structure in a bit different way, you can also see here, guys, the price of Bitcoin could be forming another 1, 2, 3 reversal scenario. I have talked about this 1, 2, 3 reversal plenty of time. According to this 1, 2, 3 reversal, the target is measured from this point 1 till the neckline area. So in our case, the neckline area is somewhere around here. So if this breakout is going to take place, guys, then you can see our upward price target is going to be around 67,800 to 68,000 price level. Not just only because of the 1, 2, 3 reversal here, right? 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern, but also if you add another trend line here to the downside, this is going to look like as a descending broadening wedge. So now, since the price is retesting the upper line area after descending broadening wedge, if we are able to break out of it, right, and find support above this neckline area, this neckline is sitting around 59,500. If it's going to happen, if the price is going to break out of it and find support above it, then there could be another impulsive move here towards this 67 to 68,000 price level. We know there are going to be some sort of a shakeout before this actual price movement starts appearing, because the indicator here to the downside, RSI is still above 50, showing the momentum is there, but the MACD here is clearly flashing a bearish crossover. So this is a bearish MACD cross. So we want indicators also flashing a bullish scenario. I mean bullish MACD cross, RSI above 50. That will give us a confirmation. Now the price is ready to see an upward price movement, because if you add the volume here, right now the volume is clearly declining. So we also want some impulsive movement here in the volume side, because we want the demand to increase, not the supply. So that is the reason why we are seeing some sort of a weakness to break here in an upward direction. Because if we look at this price structure, on my yesterday video we did talk about this reaccumulation phase from Wyckoff with up price. Because the reason I'm actually showing you this is because I said I personally believe the price of Bitcoin could be forming this pretty similar scenario before an actual breakout starts appearing. And why? Because if you look at this price structure, you can see the price of Bitcoin is finding a very strong resistance. But we know if we are going to break out of this resistance line around 59,500 and also find support above it, the price of Bitcoin could be very bullish, because we know then we are going to break out of this neckline, also break out of this falling trend line, or also this upper line of this descending broadening wedge, which previously acted as a resistance plenty of time, right? So this is a very bullish scenario if that's going to happen. And if this is not going to see an actual breakout and we are going to see some more movement before an actual breakout starts appearing, right, we should be also absolutely fine, because according to this reaction phase with up price, the price here could see plenty of shakeout before an actual move starts appearing, because this is exactly what the Wyckoff's reaction phase with up price is also actually flashing us. And in that case, if this 21 exponential moving average, which is sitting around 56,900, is not going to hold the price, then we know our final support is still going to be this red line, and this red line is the 50 exponential moving average. If that's going to happen, still expecting price of Bitcoin to see a move here in this manner. Not just because of this reaction phase with up price, I also showed you this one scenario. Guys, before I switch into another chart, I would really appreciate if you could just take 2 seconds of your time and smash the like button. And for those individuals watching this video for the first time, definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell. And also let me make you aware that Bybit right now is giving around $200 bonus to those individuals who sign up using my ref link down below. This is only for our subscribers. So if you want to take advantage of some bonuses and trade with free money, then definitely check this out. So guys, let's switch the chart. Yesterday I said you guys, since the price of Bitcoin here was forming this very nice symmetrical triangle, or you can also call this a bullish pennant, right? Doesn't matter. If I remove this inverse head and shoulder, the price of Bitcoin is getting a very strong rejection from this falling trend line or this upper line area of this symmetrical triangle, and this is exactly where we are at this current stage. So with the previous example, what I said you, if we want to see a possible bullish breakout, we have to break out of this 59,000 resistance line and find support above it. So in that case, 59,500 is where we want our price to find a strong support. And if that's going to happen, if I include this inverse head and shoulder, again you will see exactly guys, the neckline here is also around this 59,500 price level. So you can see along with this inverse head and shoulder and also this double bottom descending bottom wedge, the price target here to the upside is around 68,000 area. So if this is also going to play out here, right, if this breakout is going to take place, then according to this inverse head and shoulder, the upward price target is also somewhere around 68,500 to 68,600 price level. So now this price target to the upside does actually make sense. And also not just because of this inverse head and shoulder, I also included this similar price structure which has also unfolded in the past Bitcoin price action. You can see here, if you look at the price action without this inverse head and shoulder and only monitor this price movement, in the past Bitcoin price action, pretty similar scenario has unfolded. I'm in symmetrical triangle. We had a really nice move here in an upper direction. Price pullback. This pullback ended at the lower line area of the symmetrical triangle. Another impulsive move. Rejection from the upper line area. Corrective move. Again, impulsive move. Once we broke out of this upper line area of the symmetrical triangle and came back to retest it, you can see we came back to retest it. After that, a very impulsive move followed. So this is exactly what I'm also expecting price of Bitcoin could be doing. This is also in symmetrical triangle. Lower line acted as a support. So I said you, any sort of rejection from this upper line, the price here could still see a move here towards the lower line area of this symmetrical triangle, and then we could be seeing a breakout in this manner. So this here is what I see right now looking at the price action of Bitcoin. And if you want to look at this in a bit different way, no problem, you can simply add this Fibonacci extension label, because right now we are focusing on a upward price movement. Now it's going to be very interesting, because if you look at this price structure, you will see very clearly guys, the price here has to break out of this 0.5 Fibonacci label, and this 0.5 Fibonacci label is around 59,500. So that's why if we are able to find support above this 59,500, then this could be a very bullish move here for Bitcoin, because here in the previous example, when we broke out of this 0.5 Fibonacci extension level, price went very bullish. You can see here, once we were able to break out of this 0.5 Fibonacci extension level, you can see the price turned very bullish, because this line was acting as a resistance. Once we broke out of it, we had a really impulsive move, and this is exactly what could be also unfolding here with Bitcoin at this current stage. So right now our focus is going to be around this 59,500 price level, and any sort of a pullback, we know 57,300 is a very strong support. Otherwise we could still see a retest from the lower line area of this symmetrical triangle, and again a massive price movement here in this manner. So this is what I see right now looking at the price action of Bitcoin, guys. I hope this short video was still helpful. If that's the case, then hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.